guys, it's Grant. So I know a lot of people right now are looking for workouts to do at home with no equipment, and I was actually watching, it was a Steve Harvey video, and I was listening to a football player talk about a workout he did with no equipment, and it basically led to this idea and this workout that I've been doing almost basically every day and a lot of the time with my brother who's behind the camera right now. And we've been doing this and it's actually pretty fun to do. So today I just wanted to explain to you guys what we've been doing for that workout so that you guys might be able to try that out. So essentially all you guys are really gonna need is just some open space, doesn't have to be a lot, and a deck of cards. If you don't have a deck of cards, I'm sure there's some like generator online or something like that where it just draws cards for you, so you can use that as well. So essentially the way the game works is basically you can play it by yourself if you want, or you can play it with another person or multiple people as well. But basically you just have a shuffled deck of cards, and essentially, so for example, if it was my turn, I would just take the card from the top, flip the card, and so you can see it's a 5, right? So this 5 means I have to do 5 of a specific workout or a specific exercise. So say for example, a lot of the times we pick push-ups, and so if I pull this 5, then I have to go down and I have to do 5 push-ups, right? So that's essentially the way this works. So if I pull a face card, so a jack, queen, king, or whatever, it also is a 10, an ace is 25, and a joker is 50. So obviously you want to try to avoid getting, a 50 or a 25 or whatever, but if you get them, obviously that's a lot of work and a lot of good exercise, so that's why it's also good to get them at the same time. Also, one other thing too, if the people that you want to work out with aren't with you where you're staying at the moment, then you can easily just video call them and you can show the camera the cards. You could use the same deck, you could use each different decks, whatever you want to do. It depends on how much work you want to do. You can kind of adjust the intensity level by how far you want to go into the deck. A lot of times, say for example, if I'm doing like an ab workout, we'll do usually like 2 decks or something like that. But it depends on how much you want to do. You could just pick, at first we started, we would just pick like 10, and that's what we would do, right? But it depends on how much you want to do again, and who you're with, because obviously if you're using the same deck with other people, then there's less cards that you're going to get for yourself. So it really depends on how much you want to go. And you also obviously don't have to, go through an entire deck with just one specific exercise like push-ups. If you want to, obviously you can, but you can switch it up. If you start to feel that it's too much on your arms or whatever, you can switch to your abs, you can switch to legs, you can do whatever you want to do. So the thing I find really cool about this and why I consider it, I guess, fun is because, when you flip a card, obviously joker right there, that's the one you don't want to get, but if you flip a card, then that's what you have to do. So instead of doing, say for example, just doing 100 push-ups, you could go through like half a deck of cards and you wouldn't even notice how much you're at. It's just because it's kind of incorporating, I guess, like I said, fun into it, where you're just picking cards, then you do that amount. And one other thing too, for people that do bow, you can do this with your bow staff too. You draw a card, you get a 5, you do 5 of a specific move, or you do 5 of a trick or a strike or whatever you want to do. You can also incorporate that into it, right? Because it's any exercise, not just push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, whatever. You can do it with your bow if you use a different weapon. If you want to do a kata, you can say, we'll do this amount of katas that you flip. Obviously, if you get like a joker or something like that, 50 katas might be a little bit too much, but you get the point. It doesn't have to be just regular exercises that are, I guess, typical like a push-up would be. So guys, essentially that's the workout that I've been doing. Obviously, I've been doing other workouts as well because I'm, fortunate enough to have some equipment here. So that's basically it, guys. Hopefully you guys want to try this out and hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I do. I know it's obviously not super exciting to work out and stuff, but this adds a little bit of fun into it while, I guess you're stuck at home and maybe aren't able to go out to a gym and things like that. But that's basically it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.